And that sports report, you saw some athletes signing for big money, huge contracts. Not all of us have that big money in these $1 million contracts, and we just like a little getaway, just a little escape for our summer vacations, and we can actually all do that. You just have to be a little smarter with our money. And we have money coach with us, Judith Kane. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much.
You're quite comfortable here. You're like, I could stay. This could be your summer vacation up here.
I want to know where my mimosa is. This would be a great frugal vacation.
Not bad, on our balcony. But you have some wonderful tips in terms of traveling, staying in, and how people can do it and not break the bank while doing so.
There's some great ways that you can travel, especially if you're traveling with kids. A lot of the hotels and resorts understand now that people want to spend their vacation with their kids, and so they're offering all sorts of kid-friendly ideas, whether it's a kids camp so that the parents, as you said, the parents can go off and have a nice dinner by themselves or spend some quality time together while the kids are off learning how to swim or to sail. Some of the hotels like in New York and San Francisco have great deals for families. Kids under a certain age can stay for free, and they've actually created kid-friendly rooms. So there's bunk beds and decorations and gaming consoles. And when they check in, they have a backpack full of kids stuff, and generally it's free. Some hotels have free breakfast, so that's a good way to save some money.
Look for the free parking, free Wi-Fi, even the Wi-Fi coming in. That plays, and if you're there for a couple of nights, it makes a difference. So look for all of the extras, the added bonuses. Now, one thing you're saying has become very popular is don't underestimate Ottawa as a destination where other people want to come here.
Right.
And doing some of these home swapping.
Home swapping, when I was doing research for the segment, I went online and I was shocked at how many vacation swap places there are. So, for example, there's a huge desire for people from Holland to come to Ottawa, I guess because of the history, and sometimes you get a house, a car, sometimes you have to take care of the pets, but it just seems like such a fun way to spend your vacation, and so you're just switching places, that's all. So someone from Holland is coming here to Ottawa and swapping your life. And
I think for people who are familiar, there's so many different websites that offer you, different destinations, different price points to be able to have the equal value of coming into the houses. Now, while this could be a destination, you don't always have to pick the most popular destination to be able to have a great getaway.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, one example that I saw on the internet was a lot of people want to go to Costa Rica, but did you know that Nicaragua is an awesome place to go, and it's about $1,000 cheaper to go to Nicaragua than it is here. And even in Canada, everybody seems to swarm to the PEI beaches, but New Brunswick has amazing beaches, and the same in Ontario. Think about Manitoulin Island, or Niagara-on-the-Lake, or the Prince Edward County has an amazing wine region now, and cheese, all the artisan cheeses. So you can go down there and spend a couple of days and have a pretty reasonable holiday, and golf, of course.
Adding the golf in there.
Yes.
Researching the destinations, or researching if it's a tourist, not necessarily a tourist trap, but really understanding the area that you're going to.
Right. Totally understanding the area that you're going to. Working with a travel agent is a good idea. If you think you want to go to a Costa Rica type place, but you're not sure, it's probably best to deal with a travel agent, because you don't want to go somewhere that maybe isn't a safe place to go. Coupons is another thing. If you look at the destination you're going and check the tourism site, oftentimes there are coupons that you can download off your internet for hotels and meals, shopping, and attractions.
A lot of people, if you'd like to do the cross-country, there are other ways too, if you're going from one destination to another, to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Via rail, I've traveled via rail all my life. In fact, I was 2 years old when I came from Edmonton to Toronto for my first trip. I was with my parents, but yes, I've always loved the train. But in the late winter, if you watch the Via Rail site, you can actually get 50% off the trip that goes from Toronto right to BC. So it's a very cool trip. You see the prairies, you go through the Rockies, and you're saving 50%. So it's a great way to travel.
Okay, some great tips there. I think the best one, look for the added things that aren't going to appear on your bill.
Yes.
Like the parking, the Wi-Fi. So many things now that are being offered for kids.
That's
People
right.
can find more information, moneycoachescanada.ca, but you're also on Twitter, and you say you post all these little tips on Twitter, so you can find her at Judith Kane. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, and stay away from the minibar.
There you go. That's the best tip right there.